Okay, hello all. I'm just going to put into the chat. Hello all. Welcome to the stream when you get here. If watching from replay, skip ahead a few minutes as doing stream setup. So I'm just going to do that now. So I'm going to set up my stream. I'll be with you in a second. Hope that that everyone's having a nice day today. Hope that it's all going well. I definitely have had a nice morning. I've been working pretty hard just to get all the videos ready. All the There's definitely a lot of editing that goes into all of this. So that's what I've been up to. Today we're playing a game called Conqueror's Blade, which is one of my favorites. So I think I'm ready, and without further ado, I will queue for a siege battle. And it's good to be back on this game. Honestly, I've been missing it. But I think it's really important to take breaks from each game. I feel like I will miss Valorant very much. But thankfully, I always have coffee. So that carries me through each day. I also think it's really cool to build communities from a few different games and see if I can bring them together in a way. It's interesting how maybe people are interested in different games, but personalities, that's what really counts. Oh, it's so good to be back on this game, honestly. Okay, so these ones here are the renewable ones.
The strongest will survive.
The strongest will survive, he says. I'm not really a fan of archers. It's just kind of like a thing about me on this game. And I think we'll start with the men-at-arms, because going up the walls... Oh, we could go up the walls with the... We could actually go up the walls with the Murmelones. I've actually learned how to say that properly now, so that's good. Hey, what's up, Wombling? Good to see you back, man. Yeah, man. I don't know if I'd survive without coffee. I don't recommend it like early in life, but I do think that it's a fundamental requirement to function as you progress through life. And definitely all the coffee beans in the world are appreciated to all the coffee bean growers out there. You may really like this game, Wombling. It's I think it's fantastic. It's very PvP. There's a lot of PvP involved, and there's a lot of action. I think it's fast-paced enough and requires enough skill that and obviously I have all my game sounds turned down for it so that I can stream effectively, but I try to keep enough sound going. See, these are formations. Because I'm starting off with pretty high tier troops, actually, I'm going to go right around the outside because I need to make sure that they don't destroy my guys before they get into formation. So you can hold down shift and that puts sprint down. You'll see I'm going to come right around the outside. I'm not going up the front at all. And I'm doing that very intentionally. It means I'll be late to the fight, but it's okay. Oh. So this is you set up the ladders. And you press control and click. Go up. Press F again. See, these guys are super tanky, which is really good. What I'm actually thinking I might do is be very cheeky and come right off the walls. You double tap C and that gets your units to you. I'm just going to wait until I've got my units with me. Okay, now I'm going to take this point. I'm going to capture this point real early. So that's going to throw a bit of a hazard to the enemy's survival strategy. It does mean that I'm not doing any actual fighting, but I mean we've already captured. I'm actually going to go through and capture the other one as well. And all that means is that their ability to resupply is delayed by like 30 seconds because they have to capture this point again if they want it. So that's 2. This is a real big blow to their sort of like resupply. So they may do well for a little while, but their resupply is going to be absolutely custard. This is how you, this is how it is to operate in military strategy, as opposed to like in the games. Normally, it's FPS style. So this is like a different thing. Okay, so now I've come and I'm flanking. So by creating this massive distraction, I've they're doing quite well with their spears. By creating this massive distraction, I've made it essentially impossible for them to I'm just focusing as well while doing commentary. I'm just going to retreat a little bit. So I'm built like an absolute tank, so that's good for me. But I've retreated my guys just a little bit. So once I'm down, that's not ideal, but you can see that the damage on the battlefield has been quite instrumental. So they have to capture A, which is up there, but their reinforcements have dwindled. Their ability to get their reinforcements. Oh, sorry, the capture point for A is here. And now I'm going to come in with. I'll come in with cavalry just to show you what that's like, and also I want to get to the point quicker. The great thing about having some cavalry, just even if it's a low tier cavalry, is you can get them into the fight really quickly. Sometimes that's really important. Sometimes it's not about being the strongest, it's about being the fastest. So you see that this game I'm much more proficient at. I've had like a lot of experience playing this game in FPSs. So I've got no troops though. That's the only downside about this moment. So, but we've captured A, so that's good. So I'm gonna go to that supply point I captured earlier. Notice they had to recapture that supply point. So that costs them time. Oh, wrong way. And the choice of units you use at each point of the battle is actually very important. So I'm going to use my mace sergeants. Now they're good for, they're like shock cavalry, but the infantry version. Okay, so we're gonna have a fight on our hands. we're fighting a lot of these fights outnumbered too. I just want to put that out there. This is really, really good. So that's we got very, very fortunate here to fight musketeers with mace sergeants. So we've wiped out a whole squad, but whilst fighting three generals, which is very good. Hopefully I can get that general kill. Got it. So they've failed to recapture that supply point. That was a great waste of time for them. And it looks like... oh. Now, it's time for my ultimate unit. This is really bad for them. They're in a terrible position. So you can also press H and that heals you. H or... Cool. So we could actually not go up the front, because that is quite a congested area. And instead maybe perhaps we could do a flank. So this is gonna be quite a good. This is gonna be quite good. But you notice a lot of the fights that I've been putting my troops into have been. I need to not put them in such intense combat. See, they're really rushing to defend. So that alone could be just having them do that and retreating. I've pulled all of their troops out of position. They really want my good units. But in some ways, even though it hasn't led to me having the greatest score, if you notice on the mini-map, I've pulled all of their... Because they really want these men-at-arms, and so they've pulled all of their units out of position. And that's given the rest of the teams... the rest of the team the ability to push that point, so they should charge through, but they've actually come back quite strong, so that's not good for us. But what I'll do is I'll do it again and see if we can see what we can do about see what we can do about it.
As you command. Raise your shields! Charge! Commander! Cover our commander!
So this isn't my best best mission for getting a lot of points, but what I would say is that I've done a very good job of distracting the enemy. So it should give my allies the chance to really push their points. So it's just me now. I'm just gonna have to do... Oh. I'm fighting like 3 people right now. 5 people. That cavalry is very strong. That's not good for us. I need to try and retreat and heal. Block that hit. Block that. Jeez. This is crazy. How am I still alive? So how are we going? We've lost a lot of our team's got no units. What I'll try next game is to show you what happens when I push the main point. But this person here has done really well. So that's 16 player kills, 285 troop kills. That's very good. You see this main point that we couldn't push though? That's what really set us back. So I would have thought pulling all those troops out of position would have done a lot more than it did, honestly. So next game I'll try to show you what happens when I'm in the thick of the fight. Now we just need to really like take out as many troops as possible as quickly as possible, because it's the only chance we've got at securing the points. This essentially becomes a hero versus hero, but this cavalry is doing some work. There's some good cavalry too. I think it's called the Dagger Axe Cavalry, and it's got this amazing feature of being able to attack twice with each hit. My specialty with my class is that I've got a lot of healing inbuilt into the character. Oh, that's it. This fight has not gone well. And this person here, though I don't understand the characters, 21 player kills, 1 death, 19 assists and almost 20 assists and almost 300 unit kills. So that's a very skilled player. Pretty cool actually as well. Oh, the Yan Ye Dao Cavalry is what they're using at the moment. It's quite a shame too, because I feel like strategically the initial fight went really well. But they do. Oh no, they've still got. See that we've definitely lost this. 279 units remaining versus 13, and we also started with, I think, a little bit more. You can attack from a horseback, so that's another feature. If you do ranged, if you have a ranged weapon like a short bow, you can fire from the top of from cavalry. It's a pretty brutal match, this one, I'll be honest. It kind of feels like we're just waiting for the timer. So one thing about cavalry is it can't go up the stairs, but it's, oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. That cavalry has done some work. One thing I love about this game though is like when you're down, you can still see what's going on in the combat, like still see the action. You can see like what people are up to. Just left click and you can sort of see like, I don't know what this person's up to. Interesting strategy. Trying to thin the herd basically, is what they're doing. Lower the amount of units on the battlefield. This person's gone up to 32 kills with that cavalry. Whatever it was. I'll show you that. That's good though. Moving on to the next fight. That was kind of a long-winded defeat. Honestly, I haven't had that much. I haven't had that bad of a defeat in a while. To be honest, it was tragic. But I took 4.4 million damage, so there you go. They've introduced a new spear and shield unit, which is cool. So you get character points. I'm still leveling my guy up, so I'm at 72 toughness, which gives me, I think. So I've got quite a lot of health. I'm going all health. There's different ways to play, and there's all this stuff here as well. Costumes, and I'll wear the winged hussar. I've got this for 3 days. Looks a bit silly with the shield on though, but that's what it is. Guess we'll jump back in. And you get different quests that you can do every day. That's another thing. You just alt and click on the daily and you can go to wherever you need to go. The cool thing about this game is it's not just the sieges, you've got like an open world element to it as well. I can show you that real quickly after this. I think these guys I'm pretty sure are absolute menaces. Oh, they're the shield ones. X-Raiders. Oh, here we go there. That's your shins.
Our enemies shall fall as
they're quite good.
surely as the sun sets. It takes discipline and passion.
So these guys are like the ninjas. They got a real like ninja vibe. They can like teleport to a spot almost.
Unfortunate for you.
You got to be real careful with how you put your units. So because of the siege at the beginning of every fight, only heroes can go on horses up on the walls. These ninjas are pretty cool. I'll try to show you how effective they are. There's so you can do siege and counter siege, and you want to try and thin as much of the enemy units as possible before. So I have to get off this. I'm going to bring my guys to attack here.
You shall not
Accept this.
be gone.
Accept this.
Meet your destiny. Don't fight it.
You shall not feel a thing. Accept this.
Meet your death. Don't fight. Be gone.
So there's a completely different battle on our hands this game.
You shall not be forced. Be gone. Don't fight. Meet your destiny. Be gone. Accept this.
Destiny. You shall not feel a thing.
think the game volume may be a little too loud. Just bring that down a bit. Okay, so that's we're at 35 unit kills and 2 player kills. Don't know where my units are. That's not good.
Be gone! Meet your death! You shall not
This.
I think we might still be a little bit too loud on them. That's better. Okay, I need to get some more units. We'll go with the shield. I like this game. It's very. I can chill out on this game a lot. I relax. I relax to this game. I don't know why. It's just cruisy game. So there's these charges. Units all have different skills and stuff. So I've charged my units in, and it's all good. But if they take the, it's all good to hold A. But if they take the camp point, then we're in trouble. So you want to kind of like weigh up whether you need to be retreating to the main camp or holding this sort of point. What's good about holding a point like this is they can't use the cavalry. So if you specialize into, like if you're on the wall, and you specialize in infantry, the longer you can hold them on the wall, the less chance that they have to use the cavalry. I'll jump onto my my sergeants now. I try to always leave my men-at-arms for last, just depends. So my mace sergeants are getting in. This is a perfect fight for my mace sergeants. They've got allies and they're taking out 2 squads basically. Look at that. Clean sweep. I'm gonna bring my guys back. You want to be able to, you want to like, one of the reasons why you need to retreat them is because you need to be able to cycle their charges. So it's not a good idea to leave your units in battle and not utilizing their skills. So you see that I'm using skills now, and if I can just retreat them. But you also got to be careful with retreating, because when you pull a unit out of combat, you stop them from attacking. So they're literally doing no damage when they're moving. You see that knockdown? That does a whole bunch. So I need to get some more troops now. But we've done well. It's 147 troops down. It's a good score. And this is the main point. So this is the main point to defend. We can't lose this. So we've got 11 minutes to defend this. It's going to be a battle. But I'm bringing out the good units now, so should be able to rack up a few. That last fight was not a good example of the utility that these guys could bring. Not every fight goes your way. It's one thing. Sometimes you just go up against good strategy and good combatants. But here we go, so here we go. And we just got to do that again and again and again, if we can. I'm not holding that. I'm not holding that at all. One of the most important things to do with your men-at-arms is to make sure you heal them often. So I'm cycling. I want to get a charge in, or if I have the advantage, I want to utilize it. But once I see a lot of units, I want to get my guys to be not frontlining, because they're damage dealers. They're not actually tanks. So like a position like this is good. Somewhere in like a corridor like this. This is a good spot. Letting someone else frontline. And then doing a little charge like this. So we're taking a lot of hits that I don't want to be taking right now. I need to withdraw. It's not a good fight. And if I can save even a few of these men, then gosh, we lost that one again. But that was different. So we got so we're at how do we do that time? We got 174 units defeated. So I got the best unit score. But this guy here got 300. No, sorry, that's not right. This guy here got 166 units defeated. So I actually got the highest unit score. But you saw that the last game, that guy got like 360 units beaten. So yeah, this game's hard. You definitely can't utilize your troops foolishly. But that's okay. It's just a part of a game. How's the Wombling, if you're still here, how's the I imagine you're on Valorant or something, is that fair to say? How's that going? Get a bit more health. I had a character that was built around damage, which was pretty good for taking out units. I quite enjoyed that. Okay, so let's try again with these oh, I always forget how to say these guys. Myrmillones. Those young cavalry or whatever they were did some real damage though, eh? Maybe I should try that. That guy did so well with his cavalry. I'll try, even though I don't, it's not my playstyle, but I'll try. pretty cool seeing a shield wall. Okay, so we're going straight up the middle, I think, this game, which means we're going to lose our units very fast. I think there's another set of ladders here, so we'll get that. But sometimes it's just important to get on the walls. And it's not always advisable to go for the main fight. So like here we have a numerical advantage to actually do some damage. And these are big units too, so being able to take these guys out is quite good. These are tough units, they're not easy to beat. But my mace sergeants do blunt damage, which is really good. So it's a bit of an advantage we've got here, which is good. So now we've cleared this side of the wall, that's really good. I wonder if we can move that over to there. Is that even gonna work? No, that's not gonna work. I could go and heal my units, but I think I should push this point. So here we go. So when I push my charge, I also use my hero ability's knockdown charge. So it adds a little extra layer to the charge. It makes the charge that much more effective because they're all on the ground. Somehow I've still got units that are going, which is insane. All things considered. I don't know how we're doing so well. This is great. So we've really pushed that point. So that was a good decision. somehow I've still got a mace sergeant going, which is crazy.
Korkmadan yaşa, acımadan.
Nice. By going full health, it's kind of ridiculous too, because I get a percentage heal from my bandage and my Q. Yeah, I just got charged down. That was pretty cool. I got charged down. I enjoyed that. That was a hard fight. So I'll try this cavalry now. I've never tried them before, but I think considering where their numbers are at, 439 units, seems like a good time to run some cavalry into them. And apparently this, from what we witnessed the last game, this cavalry is like pretty good. So we'll see. They look pretty strong. Never actually used them before, so. I think they're doing quite well. Interesting thing with cavalry though, they kind of just have a mind of their own. Like, they do what they want. Great. Okay. So, oh, my horse is no longer around. That's not good. It's a strange position to be in, to have cavalry and not have a horse. It's actually probably better to stay out here with the cavalry and just clean up the mess, then go in there and try and charge a position in some ways. Or at least wait till the momentum from the team arrives. So I'll need to get some more units now. I do sometimes wonder if maybe I should just have the men-at-arms on the wall. But yeah, I think we're pretty good. This is looking real good. Having men-at-arms fully at this level, while there's no one here to defend it, it's just kind of ridiculous, actually. Like, even just in terms of how long it would take to bring down men-at-arms. Like, the men-at-arms are so good for icing heroes. So if they send one hero in, that's why I like to leave it till last. Because if the units are gone, men-at-arms, then that's when men-at-arms get insane. So S is the best rank, 1050. That's like the best you can get. And the team stats there are, I got 93 units killed, and I got 8-1-14. So this person here did really, really, really well. It's that Mao Chong guy again. 19-3, 214. Pretty impressive, honestly. Terrifying, actually. Oh, I got MVP. Check that out. It's a bit strange because I don't even have any of the gear. Like, I don't even have any of the equipment that you're supposed to have for okay, so these are the quests. So I'll just I'll go hand those in. And that gives you the XP you need. There's these quests. So I've kind of lost them. Not really. Oh, is it these ones? Maybe these ones. Daily quests. Oh, here we go. So you can. So every day there's quests, and if you miss them, you can go fulfill all. So I'll just do that. Get a bunch of points. Fulfill all. Yep. Get a bunch of points. Go up another level. Claim all. This will be crazy good. Because you get this is so much. So I'm gonna get 10,000 honor, which is a stupidly large amount. Like, I'll show you what I mean. So when I go to there's a skill tree that you can unlock, and I'm going pretty aggressively into this men-at-arms. They're my favorite unit. So if I get this, which I will, this will increase their block by 100. So their survivability just went insanely through the roof. And I only need about 3,000 something to get another amount of base block chance. So yeah, but that's just crazy amount of block. They've got a couple other things like crit chance and piercing defense and slashing defense and that kind of thing. So I could try and show you some other stuff, but I'm not really sure. Like, a lot of it's just go and do the PvP, go do the siege battles. The PvE stuff's not as exciting. And the siege battles are kind of like the status quo of PvP. Yeah, I think like Valorant is a lot harder for me as a game. I think like just all those games that require extremely fine mouse control, I find those games very difficult. I have been practicing the hit. Like I've been thinking about ways that I can strengthen my wrist movement, because I really think that's what it comes down to, isn't it? It's like how well can you move your mouse. And it's, as a gamer, that's like pretty important thing to get right. So I consider the FPS games important for that reason. But this game is more about military strategy than it is about like there is an element of how well can you use the character, but it's also a stats-based game. So stats-based games that oh, this is pretty cool, man. These guys are really epic. I'm gonna try these Mondeo battalion dudes. They look so cool. I might even just start with them. I had a rule of not throwing pikes up the first. Oh no, I probably shouldn't. I'll use them second. No, I'll start with them. Why not? Just see what happens. Yeah, so when it comes to military strategy games, I'm much more onto it. I just know how to use stats and strategy really well. But when it comes to FPS games, I can't keep up with the level of player skill. But yeah, I think what I'd love to do is do like maybe like a 1v1 or something like that. Oh, so it'd be good if Valorant had a corridor style mode, just for practicing, where there was just like a corridor and you spawned behind a wall or something, and then you were just trying to shoot each other down a corridor. So you're just constantly trying to work on that. Like there's no running to the battle, there's none of that. You're just constantly running to your you're just trying to practice your angles and stuff like that. And I've decided that the Outlaw is my gun of choice. I was thinking about that last night. I was trying it out and I thought this works for me. I'm not sure why, but when you're doing the team v team stuff, I found the Outlaw was really my weapon of choice. It's because you get 2 shots, 2 opportunities, and I think that's really forgiving for new players. Oh, there is? Okay. I'm kind of interested in finding out a bit more about that. I forgot to throw them up the thing. When you're getting this damage off like this, it's like free damage. It's pretty good. I need my guys to come to me. I'm just basically a punching bag on this character. It's like... I think like my plan is to do sort of like one day of Valorant and then one day of a different game. One day of Valorant, one day of a different game. Because I think that way it keeps it interesting. As if I just did all Valorant, I think I would lose interest. But I find myself, whenever I have a day of not playing Valorant, I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of wish I was playing it. It's just really good. That's crazy. I don't really understand these guys exactly, but they seem to have a pike wall, which is great. They're very strong. Like they're like tanky pikemen. Very strong. Very strong. Yeah, I agree. And I think even though it's not as engaging as like viewers or whatever, or whatever, at least it means that the days of Valorant will be like, yeah, we're having a day of Valorant. Epic. I think the craziest thing is trying to... What's real crazy about doing this is it's somehow become a 7-day-a-week thing. Like days off? No, that doesn't exist. It definitely doesn't exist if you're trying to make something happen. You can't do days off and expect to get results. If you care about results, you're just gonna keep going. That's just kind of how it is. With anything really, the more time and effort you put into something, the better it's gonna do. I'm just thankful that I have like you guys, to be honest. Whenever I don't know how the thing happens, but I'll definitely, if there's a VIP thing, I know that Twitch has something like that, I'll jump on that. I probably should move these guys up, honestly. So this is just a pike wall. Straight up pike wall. Let's probably move these guys up, to be honest. Pikes are really good. In warfare, pikes have always been, throughout history, incredibly powerful. Simply because you're outranging. If you put enough pikes and face them and point them in a certain direction, you're going to just essentially have a wall of. It's just a wall of bullets, really. Same thing. So now I've just set up a pike wall. But I need to protect them. I need to protect their flank because they can hold that I'm sure they can hold that just fine. Sometimes this game can get super intense. That's what I hang out for with this game. That was epic. Thanks, man. I want to get one game I'm really keen on is Helldivers 2. But the problem with games like that is there's a barrier to entry, and so like the problem with that, I don't think what gaming companies realize is that people don't have money. Like it's gaming. I wish that more gaming companies could realize that they're going to make more money by having more people playing the game. Like, look at Fortnite. They don't have a barrier to entry. If they had a barrier to entry, no one would play the game. I mean, maybe they would now with such a player base, but they'd eventually lose their player base because all the people that would come into the game would not be able to afford it. So I've put myself in a bit of a pickle here. I'm in the middle of a formation. It's great. It's working out great, but you can see I'm taking a lot of damage. So that was not exactly a great strategy for me, but because I've built my character to be essentially a human shield, I can sort of survive hits that other characters couldn't deal with. Trade-off of that is I don't do as much damage as I would like, but these guys have really done some work. That's 175 unit kills for these guys. This is exceptional. Got 3 left. They've done some work. They're a very reliable unit. Just goes to show you how strong pikes are. I think they've done a great job in this game of reflecting how effective an actual unit would be in real life. So this fight's gone very well. I've gotten 5 player kills, 0 deaths, 22 assists, and 186 unit kills. Very, very good. I'll need to get some more units for the final push. Might as well just go straight in with the men-at-arms. Why not? Push the point. So how much troops do we have? We've got 287, they got 158. Yeah, I think this is a good time to seal the do as much damage as possible. It'll come at a great cost though. I would like to wait till there's some more units. I might do that.
Yes, Captain. Advance!
Like maybe I could have gone on with the mace sergeants, but I just would rather wait till there's a fresh wave of damage to fresh wave of damage slicks, because you don't want to waste men-at-arms. Okay, here we go. There we go. This is going to be good. So my job here is to just make sure that I'm taking out as many heroes as I possibly can as quickly as I can, because that's what men-at-arms are good for. And the less heroes that are on the field, the more we can push the point. You don't want to go right into the middle of them, because then you'll lose the men-at-arms. And they're very effective at utilizing a numerical superiority. So you just gotta wait for those moments. Like now, this will be good.
Deploy quickly! Protect the commander!
Don't chase either. Not good to chase with men-at-arms. They're not fast. Just like that. 12-0-23, 196. The men-at-arms are just, they're not, you don't want to take on a squad of men-at-arms, especially if you're one hero.
Raise your shield! Charge! Cover our commander!
Just like that. I think I'll make it a short stream today. Seems like the kind of day where people are just chilling out, enjoying their weekend, and I think I might go do the same. But thanks for turning up. And if you're watching this from another streaming platform than YouTube, just want to say thank you for being here. I'm sorry if I haven't responded to anything. I am. My chat is active on YouTube, and it's hard to be present in the other chats. But I just wish everyone well. I hope your life's going well, and yeah, I'm your average NPC gamer. This is Conqueror's Blade, pretty cool game, and I wish you all a lovely rest of your day or night. So bye for now.